Hooked up.
We are going to try today Aldo Sohm scallops, which are barely cooked with a spicy nage. And that should remind you a little bit the challenge that we threw at you when we were at Le Bernardin in the upper kitchen, and we did that crab coconut salad, and we had this jelly made of seaweed which was spicy. Enjoy it. Oh. Yeah, we told you. You went in a wine cellar and came back with a wine which actually worked for the crab. It works totally. No, please leave the wine. Take the glasses, it's okay. Thank you. What do you do when you have a spicy dish?
I generally stay on whites with a certain kind of freshness, but always try to stay a little bit in a very clean and pure flavor, so no oak. And I'm trying, especially here with scallops, I always go with aromatic style of wines.
Aromatic means
different
flavors,
kind of
it means floral?
Especially those two components. And
yes.
Here in that case, I picked even a wine where it's a little sweetness. There's a tiny amount of that.
I'm not sure it's going to work because to me the scallops are already sweet. Mm-hmm. And you adding sweetness to the sweetness of the scallop.
Yeah.
And
but at the same time acidity and freshness. It's a wine from Malaga. It's a muscatel. It's fairly unique because it's normally not produced that way. So it's something really aromatic, clean, bright. You get really delicate, like peach flavors in a very distinct way. You get the muscat tones on from the nutmeg. You'll see that wine will present itself in the mouth fairly different because in the nose you think it's sweet. In the mouth it's actually fairly dry.
I'm curious to see how it's going to go with our dish here.
That acid from the wine complements this acid and tartness from the lime in a beautiful way and gives him a drive.
Absolutely. It's also complementing the spice.
People are very often too much afraid of sweetness. It's just that tiny amount that gives that little extra.
And I will call it just a perfect pairing.
Yeah.
Santé.
Cheers. Santé.
Santé.
I know a thing or two about lobster rolls. I mean, most kids grow up, when times get tough, we had macaroni, cheese, and lobster. I mean, that was what my family was all about. My family was always processing fish and seafood. So when we couldn't go to the grocery store for milk, we had seafood, and that was it. So I grew up around it, I know it, and it's an industry that I care very much about.